Probably gonna go stick with True Damage teams and Crimson Bat teams. I was really enjoying some of them, like the Skull Spam Crimson Bat. I haven't played Skull Spam Crimson Bat for so long, other than yesterday when we did it for the video. I think I might start doing some more for the stream. Like, this is what we used the other day with Courage, so let's try that again. Bow Dragon works really good with Crimson Bat, mainly because Crimson Bat hits the HP instead of armor, so you never have to worry about your armor shred being reduced. The amount of skulls you produce aren't going to be reduced because you're never going to be hitting any of their physical damage unless you do skulls, but you know, it's not like he's doing physical damage to everything. And there, we already have Bone Dragon up. We're going to be able to get a very nice cast off on that right off the start here. Oh, we completely missed. Well, that happened. What a way to start a I know, I'm spamming my own chat. I was doing that in chat earlier just so I could fix the border thing. Like, occasionally a letter or two was being cut off, and I wanted to fix that because it was bothering me a lot. But it's fixed now. There's never going to be any cut off letters. That's fixed. Oh, you got food ready before it started. I'm actually eating after this. I haven't had dinner yet. That's already made. I was just too lazy to eat it during it. Normally it takes me like 3 times longer to eat food on stream. Just because I keep playing instead of eating. Well, we completely messed up on that Bone Dragon first cast. We completely missed it. So now we're in a pretty bad situation. Also, let me move this so I can actually see chat better. Here we go. Okay. Hello, Rider Border Daniel. Or wait, Radu Robert Daniel. Robert Daniel. Okay. I think I almost got that. Without any capitulations or separation, it just looks like one big mess. It also doesn't help that the chat's like in 12-point font or probably even smaller. And doing it in full screen doesn't even fix that either. Let's hope this Bone Dragon doesn't miss. I should have taken the yes here. We keep losing Bone Dragon in this. I don't think we've gotten a single between yesterday and right now. I haven't gotten a single skull spam while the Bone Dragon was out. Doesn't matter too much though. Mana Core will just one-shot everything if the even if the Bone Dragon dies. Still no update for yes. The explanation for that is it actually got delayed twice. The first delay was because the notification thing that they have whenever anyone gets a legendary... I spammed global chat too. Whenever anyone gets a legendary or mythic or upgrade a troop to mythic, that goes against the console privacy policy. Because even if you're offline on the console and you're still within the game, it'll still show you as being online. But they end up fixing that somehow. But then it got denied again for something completely unrelated to that. So they had to redo the patch for a second time. Essentially the third time they're doing the patch. And hopefully it'll go through now. It could be anywhere within the next week. Hopefully within the next couple days or so. But yeah, it ended up getting denied twice. And there's really nothing that they could do about it other than fix it and to send it back in. And every time they send it back in, it takes another week for them to reconfirm it. So that's why consoles hasn't had their update. It should have been like 3 weeks ago, but they denied it twice. So hopefully within the next week or so, it should be out. I just got water on my laptop. Let me rub it off with my elbow. That's not a good way to do it. I don't know. I guess I'll just put that there. I don't have like... Oh, wait. I have one right here. Okay. I was trying to find a little towel. I normally keep towels around. I use it as like a little armrest. But I also use it whenever I have any kind of drink. Just so it doesn't get water everywhere. Okay. Problem solved. Hello, Hugo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Also, let me fix the YouTube thing. I can't see... Okay, there we go. Everything is fixed now. Let me just get my chat back up. I really wish there was a way I could click that without it ruining all of my tabs. But whenever I click on the YouTube tab, it messes up all my other tabs because it places it up front when it should be all the way in the back. I don't know if there's like a hotkey fix to be able to do that or fix that. Let's see. Let's just stun out the Hobgoblin. Do you have any of you have any questions about the game? Any teams you want to suggest or teams you want to see if you want to build them yourself or stuff like that? Feel free to ask them. I'll do them all. This stream, I mainly want to get up to 1.5k seals just in case I do not have electricity for the weekend. Just so we already reached the weekly cap at least is what I want to do in this stream. Because, of course, I am somewhat in the path of Hurricane Matthew. So, the current plan seems to be I might be evacuating on Saturday. But, if depending on how it goes, I may just stay. If it's still only Hurricane or level 2 or lower, there is a possibility that I might just stay through it. Because food-wise, I have plenty. It's mostly just the condition of how much it will rain is what I'm mainly concerned about right now. Hello, Angry Midget. Welcome. There we go. We finally got a skull spam while we have Bone Dragon up. Unfortunately, we haven't been hitting HP with either of the Cursed, so we're not actually getting 2x skull damage. Oh, she's vacuuming today? Yeah. I know, the storm's pretty vicious. What it's already done. Hello, Adrian. Welcome. Also, if my electricity is still up then, if I'm not mistaken, the next Five Nights at Freddy's sister location is coming out tomorrow. And I think I'm going to stream it. I've actually never played a horror game before, as weird as that might sound. So that's going to be my first one. I've actually been keeping up with the lore of the game, but I've never actually played a horror game before. So as long as my electricity is up tomorrow night, I'm probably going to do that. Tacet just got a water surge. That's not a funny joke. I hope this place doesn't get too flooded. But yeah, anyone just getting here, redeem code below is active. Make sure to use that. I already used it minutes before this stream. But yeah, definitely make sure to use it. It is active. It was just posted as of the stream 8 minutes ago. I don't feel like we're ever actually casting Crimson Bat in this team, though. It's almost not even doing that much. Let's see. I'm scared of what that Valkyrie's going to do. I might just stun it out. Or mana drain it out. Well, we're stunning it too, but it's the mana drain that's what we need.
Mana surge.
Oh, wow. There we go. Perfect. Very nice. Wish we had Bone Dragon mana, though. No problem, Verbrodin. Bone Dragon mana, where are you? There's still none. And I'm still scared for that Valkyrie. Yep, there it goes. At least we can get Bone Dragon finally. What is the last troop? This last troop is Courage. If you're on consoles, you currently don't have him. He is one of the best Guardians that was added into the game in version 2.1. You get them from guild keys. There's a 50% chance every guild key will drop a Guardian, and Courage is one of the 6 of them. He's pretty good because he boosts up the attack of all allies. And the fact that he creates red and then a select gem, you can just make him create red and skulls. And if you happen to get him fully traded, which does cost 30 arcane trait stones and a bunch of other ones, a little bit expensive, but if you can get him traded up, he gets 3 attack and 3 life to all other allies whenever you take skull pairs. So he can really make a team huge. Unfortunately, we did just get frozen on our bat, which means this skull spam ends right there. We can't get an extra turn. And, like, 3 matches in a row, our Cursed has not hit HP. Because normally you want... Oops, I just took this blues forgetting that we're frozen on it. Because normally you want it to hit HP so you can do 2 times skull damage to all your enemies. Luckily, we can trigger that with a cast as well, as soon as he just does true damage to them like that. Now we can one-shot them all. We're pretty close to it. I think Queen Mab might actually survive one. There we go, Bone Dragon. And if we can get unfrozen right there. There we go, perfect. I miss using skull spam teams. I haven't been using them lately because I keep using teams that can actually farm souls. But skull spam teams are very powerful. They've always been within the meta. Oh, any good beginning teams with Hydra? Sure, I can do a Hydra team real quick. Let me go get one out of this random key slot that I was using for the video the other day. Hydra team. Well, first we'll need a Hydra. Do you, where are you? Who's that one person? Migwol, do you have Lady Ornariel? Let me know if you have Lady Ornariel, because she is a pretty vital piece to it. Also, our PC version. Because I'm building this team assuming you have both. And a Valkyrie. This tends to be my go-to Hydra team whenever anyone suggests for one. And banner we set to what would we set? Oh yeah, we set to because we don't use brown, we can set to the Dragon Claw banner. Where is it? There it is. This is what we do. Hydra team. And it's fairly easy to build early on. The only thing you might not have, well, of course the Hydra, but is a Lady Ornariel. She is an epic and not a kingdom epic, so you have to get her from random drops. I have been showing her in teams lately, though, as a early game build, mostly because she was in the event for 400 Glory, like 3-4 weeks ago. So this tends to be what I go for whenever showing newer player HP builds like this. If you do not have something like Lady Ornariel, you could try replacing it with Queen Mab or the Draconish Rogue or something like that. But the main reason you need Lady Ornariel is because she'll be giving HP to everything, and then that will be helping Hydra with its 2x boost ratio for all of its missing HP. Loyalty, of course, you can just get from guild keys. Wait, let's see. Miko still didn't reply, though. Oh yeah, you can use Sunweaver as well. I tend to not use Sunweaver with it. But yeah, you could replace that out with Sunweaver if you really wanted to. The main reason I don't use Sunweaver with it because it doesn't really loop. When you use Sunweaver's ability, it automatically ends your turn because it doesn't have any board control with the ability. Best way to get Crimson Bat, if you have event keys, Crimson Bat is the only legendary in the drop pool for event keys for this week on the PC and mobile version. So if you happen to have some spare gems or spare event keys lying around, this is the week to use them if you want a Crimson Bat. And Crimson Bat has pretty much always been, in the history of this game, one of the strongest legendaries in the entire game, and still is. Mostly because it does true damage, which has always been very powerful, and it does 2 times skull damage to pretty much everything, or literally everything if you can get them HP reduced if you get its legendary ability. So very, very powerful troop. Do I have any suggestion for Rockworm, Emperor Corvash early? Probably would say something like, I don't know if that would have too much mana conflict. Something like Corvash, Valkyrie, Deep Borer, and Rockworm you can try. It's missing a lot of mana, but your Valkyrie and Deep Borer will be able to make up for it. Just make sure you don't convert out the brown with your Valkyrie.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Can we convert anywheres? I don't think we can. Not for an extra turn anyways, which is... Oh, yes, we can, red. Though we are getting +2 on red, so not the best thing to be able to convert out. But we need the board, so let's use this. Also, you don't need traits on anything to make this team work, by the way. Despite the fact that I do have them all. You don't actually need all of them. You don't even need any of them, really, to make it work. Of course, it helps if you have them, but you don't really need any. Maybe just have the Valkyrie up, because that'll help you get more souls. Come on, Draculus, use your ability. That'll actually help us. The more HP damage you can do to this, the more damage we'll be doing. So that's actually helpful. And we have so much HP because of loyalty and Lady. That doesn't even matter any true damage that he does. The main thing that's going to be worrisome is the death on his team.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
I want to bait out more skulls if we can. Because that will actually help us more than it'll hurt us. No, no, no. No. Not a famine. That's really bad. Luckily, it didn't aim at our Hydra, though. Or that would actually been the match if our Hydra dies. This team doesn't really have a backup for it. If it happens to die somehow. A lot of quicker teams do that, though. Like, things focused around Rowain. Any team that's focused around one troop, it's pretty devastating if you happen to lose that one troop. Okay, let's go yellow. Oh, come on. We didn't get a yellow surge there. We really need to get more mana up on either Valkyrie or Hydra. Because we need Hydra up before it dies. And Skulls will actually do it now as well. So I need to make sure he doesn't take any more Skulls. One cast is fine. That won't actually do anything to us. So let's take those Skulls. Come on, we need those yellows. Come on, anywhere. It's right there. Come on. Nope. There. Okay. Now, as long as we can cast this somewhere, we should be fine for this match. It might even be pretty close to team wiping. Okay, let's use this on Brown. We don't use Brown. And we should be able to go for a kill right here then. Let me just take those blues. I'll probably hold off on the Lady and Ariel. Because if it misses, that would be horrible. So let's just go with this. I hope this is near enough damage. Whoa, that is nowhere near enough. That's actually the match. Well, that wasn't a good example of that team, but trust me, that team does work. Against too many mythics, I guess. But for early on in the game, for the things that you're going to be facing, this team will definitely work for you. And we could have risked it on Lady or an Ariel right there if we really wanted to. Let's see. What other Crimson Bat teams did I have? I'll probably be making some other ones. Oh yeah, the one with the humility lead. Use that for that. That would have been funny. Well, let's just go back into the Skull Spam one. I need to make a different Skull Spam one. Though I can't really think of something else I would really replace out of that. Anyone say anything that I might have missed? Let's see. Code should still be up. I don't believe it's dead yet. We only have it up for like 20 minutes. Normally it takes about an hour. Humility, Dragon Soul, Crimson Bat, Brian the Lucky. Oh, you're using both of them? That could probably work. That's actually what we were using earlier, except with, what's his name? Silvasi Mora instead of, I'm looking at this board and not paying attention to what I'm trying to say right now. Salvani Mora instead of Brian the Lucky. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's use it on their hero. Even with Stone Skin, that should be pretty close to dead, yeah. Let him bait out Skulls. It doesn't have Salad Dragon yet. Yeah, I know. Leah ended up making the whole Salad Dragon thing. I think she was the one that started all of that.
Mana surge.
For Salvani Mora.
Mana surge.
And I started the Rainbow Snake for the Quaidle. I feel like every single dragon in this game is going to have a nickname at this rate. Hey, I just noticed something. The courage triggers after a skull damage. That's no. I wish it triggered before so we could actually get the skulls out of it, or the extra attack out of it. I just noticed that because we didn't kill it when it had 2 HP there. I never really paid attention to it.
Mana surge.
Yeah, Humility Brian the Lucky is insane. Like, that is just such a strong combo to buff up anything that uses that is extremely magic dependent. Just put like almost any troop in it that uses magic well, and you're just gonna wipe everything with them. Just start getting them to boost, and it's so funny to see. You can get 1,000 stats so quickly too. Okay, this match is just starting to turn into a mana denying match because I can't get my bat up. Or any skulls to actually kill it off with.
Mana surge.
Bone Dragon, can you get anything? We need your mana. It's probably going to deny my brown right there. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, good. We can kill it then.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Yep. You saw me click that button. It even made the little clicky noise. What are the most important kingdoms to finish questing first? Oh, okay. Sure, Chibi. The main quest lines you want to finish first is, well, first, of course, Broken Spire. That's the one you start in. That will unlock the arena. Next, you'll want to unlock Zolkari. Zolkari will give you Tyri. Tyri has a 20% chance per cast to give you a treasure map. Treasure maps you use in the treasure hunt minigame, which is particularly good early on in the game because of how many resources it gives. Plus, it doesn't level you up, so if you're finding yourself losing too much in PvP or just in any battles in general, maps are pretty good, so just make sure you don't level as quick, or else your challenges and like PvP and stuff will start getting harder. So definitely want to do Zolkari afterwards for the Tyri to farm maps. Then I would say do Adana. You get the Mechanist class afterwards, which has a decent weapon. The main reason you do Adana, though, is to be able to unlock the bonus questline for Kazale. Kazale gives the weapon of War and Peace in the bonus questline after it, which is currently the only kingdom in the entire game that gives a weapon directly in the bonus questline. And it was actually the first kingdom in the entire game to ever have a bonus questline. And the weapon for it is pretty strong. It's a brown-green weapon for 13 mana that does damage to all enemies and gives all allies 2 attack. One of the best weapons you can use in Arena early on in the game, and one of the best weapons you'll have in general for early on in the game, just compared to the other weapons that you are able to obtain that early. So that's generally what I say for questing. Every other kingdom after these 4 kingdoms, I would say you can pretty much do whatever ones you want. You could aim based off of kingdom epics. Like, let me go find that real quick. I actually have a list of that real quick. Let me get a link to it in the chat. It's going to be a list of every single, what every single kingdom gives for their epic. It's somewhere here. Guide, blah, 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 blah. 1 second. I'll find it in like 30 seconds. It's somewhere in here. There's too many guides here. Here it is, free questline epics. Let me just get that link into chat real quick. Do Broken Spire, then Zolkari, then Adana, then Kazale. But as far as if you want to focus down specific epics, go to that link that I just posted right there. The one right in chat. Or if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, you can just type that in. And it'll bring you to the guide thing. Click any of the hyperlinks in that guide, and it'll bring you to Laya's website that she made, the database of Gems of War, and it will tell you the stats and everything of the troop that it mentions there. But yeah, do Broken Spire, then Zolkari, then Adana, then Kazel. Everything after that, just do based on what epics you like, is essentially the order in which you do kingdoms, or the optimal order you can do kingdoms. Obviously, you can do them in whatever order you choose, but as far as resource gains or getting epics, those are or generally that's the order you want to go with it. Some other ones that you might want to do is just aim for hero classes. I don't believe I have a list anywheres of that, and I don't know if there's one anywheres that I can easily find quickly. But there are several kingdoms that give classes. Just go into the hero menu, and it tells you where each one is. So you can just find them through there if you really need to. Let's see here. We don't need to stun anything yet. I mean, drain. I keep saying stun whenever I mean to say drain. I don't know why. Well, there we just got 2x skull damage because of our legendary ability on Crimson Bat. We were lucky enough to hit HP, and you can see how devastating that already is. Just being able to do that already. Yep, we even got an extra turn there. There we go. Take 2x damage. 64 off for 1 skull. Love it. Okay, we definitely want to make sure the Famine does not get a cast off. That's one of the most annoying casts in the entire game, is when a Famine can just fully drain off your team. Hello, Richard! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. I keep thinking I can drop this, but I can't. There's nothing around to be able to do it with. I might just stun. No, I'll just waste a turn. They don't have a high enough mana for me to stun yet. Okay, now I'll stun. They'll also stop his legendary or his mythic ability from constantly triggering on us, so that'll help us too. I'm trying to get brown or purple right here so I can actually... Of course he gets unstunned already. Trying to get brown or purple here so we can actually get off our Bone Dragon. That'll essentially team wipe them at this point. Oh, were their skulls just sitting there and I didn't see them probably? Come on, Surge! Nope. Oh, we can just take purples right there. He ignored them, so that'll be the end of the match most likely. Let's see. We'll take red. There we go. Okay, match is over. And overkill. We could have killed like 2 more troops if there was there in that turn. Oh, it's going pretty well. And what team do you want to suggest, Richard? You got Tyree and built a silly team with her. Alchemist, Tyree, Finley, but can't find a place to grind with her that I don't get killed outright. The best place to grind for a Tyree team is to go into Broken Spire, go into challenges, and go to the Stone Wall challenge. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to actually go into the Stone Wall challenge. But just go into this challenge and use Tyree to farm here. But while we're here, let's just win this real quick. At least we'll get seals for winning this battle. I didn't mean to click it, though. One Bow Dragon cast will, like, tear out the team. Oh, come on. 1 HP, really? That's not good. Actually, I think Crimson Bat can almost tear out the team. But yeah, the main reason you do it in this one is because of the wall. There's also another location I'm going to try finding real quick that I've found a lot of people to be using lately. Or I believe it's one. Oh, wait, never mind. It doesn't exist. But one way that I've actually found people trying to do it lately is if they can just keep spamming Kedar until they get that one that keeps summoning Fortress Gates. And then they can just farm there pretty much endlessly until they get as many treasure maps as they want. Let me see if I can go find that real quick, or show you what I mean. Like, one method that I know some people do is they'll go to Kedar, they'll go to Explore, and they'll use Tyree to farm here, but they'll keep repicking. All you have to do to repick is just, oops, that's not what I meant to do. All you have to do to repick is just change your difficulty setting. So, come on, we'll set it to hard. We'll set it back to normal. I believe that changes it. So if we just go straight back into the Kedar, explore, you can see something completely different. And you essentially just keep repeating this until you find a, I forget what he's called. It's the one that summons the Fortress Gate. Let's see, challenges. Oh, I didn't mean to quick challenges. Explore. Anubis Warrior. The main reason you do this is because he removes all the skulls, which will help you not kill him. And it will make a fortune every single time. So this combination you can essentially farm with TheRani off of forever. All you have to do is just kill off everything else that's around it, and it'll be very, very easy to farm there. That's one method I have been seeing a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but one really good method I've been seeing for TheRani farming as of lately. But yeah, that's definitely a method. If not, you can just go to the Stone Wall Challenge, which is always the same, and try doing it there. Do seals only count towards the guild stats if they are claimed? Yes. If you do not claim your seals, they will not count for your total guild seals. No clue why they don't have auto-claiming, but that is how it currently is. If you don't claim them, they don't count to the guild total. Hello, Shizuo. Welcome. Let's see. It doesn't even matter if you entire team isn't strong. Even if you lose, yeah, even if you lose, you get the map. So the main reason I suggest going to one of the stone wall, anything that has a stone wall or Anubis Warrior in it that will just keep creating the fortress gates, is because it'll allow you to TheRani farm that single battle for pretty much as long as you want, which is what I normally suggest doing either of those two. Could you recommend any new Explore Speed teams? I've been using both Bull Taurus and 3 Druid, but I'd like to hear new ones. Sure. The ones I normally suggest for newer players is, let's see. Let me just modify the one that I currently use, and we'll use that. You will want to use, if you're going to explore or early game, the thing you want to use for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, is, what's her name? Rowain, which you get from Forest of Thorns. But this is actually the team I normally use. I believe most newer players can build this too. The main issue is you would need Siren traded, and you would need 2 Rowains, whereas most newer players only have 1 Rowain. But you can try something along this line. You can easily just replace out 1 Rowain with a Druid, and you can easily use Siren without having her fully traded. Though having her fully traded does make it quicker. Something along the lines of this is normally what I suggest for quick exploring. 2 Rowain class or a Rowain and a Druid should be enough to team wipe a enemy team. I believe with how high my stats are, at 1 Dryad with 1 just double checking here. 1 Dryad with 1 Rowain is enough to clear out the team. So we'll just do this. Take out the red, use Rowain, done.
Mana surge, mana surge, mana surge.
And of course, if you are a newer player, it would just take 1 Rowain or 2 Rowains or 1 Rowain and 1 Druid to do exactly what we just did right there. And then you just keep repeating that over and over again. Up to what level is considered a low-level player? That's really relative. I normally consider early game to be anything below level 10 All Kingdoms is what I tend to consider early game. Anything past that I consider mid-game, and anything that starts getting into like multiple 5-star kingdoms, I would say, or higher, I would start to consider late game. That's basically how I do it. But yeah, anything pretty much below level 10 all kingdoms, I would say, is still early game. Mostly because once you get that, you start getting into higher stats with everything. And there's definitely like a big scaling difference between having no kingdoms at fully upgraded to having all kingdoms fully upgraded. And then late game, when you have all kingdoms 5-star upgraded, which is even twice as many stats. And eventually, sometimes in the future, there'll be even a whole nother tier of that where you can get 3 times as many stats. But currently, that doesn't exist within the game because there's not enough troops to be able to do it. Wait, why did we just do such little damage here? We had like a whole skull spam there, and we did like, what, 29 damage? You're a rock still. Well, that's just my opinion on it. Some people might consider it different. It's not like all early game players that I consider are like newer players. It's just scaling at which I normally separate them for team builds and stuff like that. Because like I said, once you start getting more stats, a lot of troops start changing. Like some troops at lower stats may not be that good, but once they get higher stats, they're great. And there's also troops that are great at lower stats, but they aren't as great once they scale into late game, like where I am. Which is why I normally separate them the way I do, by saying early game, mid game, and late game. Hello, Valentin Marius. Welcome. I should be using some different teams. I don't know why I keep using because I know next week when we do the week-long stream, if weather provided, when I do that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sticking relatively with the same few teams the entire time. But of course, I'll still be answering questions and trying out suggested teams. But for grinding reasons, since we're going to be trying for Global Rank 1, I will probably keep it towards the meta as far as teams that I use. So right here, we'll bait out the skulls. We don't have 2 times. I would have taken the skulls there if we would have hit HP with either our Bone Dragon or Crimson Bat, but because we didn't, there's really no point in it. So let's stun that out. What's a good noob team for Tyree? For farming or just for in general? Normally, whenever I tell someone to build a farm team with Tyree for early on in the game, it's normally something along the lines of Goblin Shaman, Dryad with 2 times Tyrees. If you do not have 2 Tyrees, just place another Goblin Shaman or another, or why can't I remember her name? Or another Dryad in it. But the Goblin Shaman Dryad combo can give, or can give, I keep saying I just said and then said again. But Goblin Shaman, I just did it again. Goblin Shaman. I can't stop doing it. Goblin Shaman, Dryad, Tyree, and something else for your 4th one. Depends what you have. Ideally, a 2nd Tyree. And there, Bridget just suggested one too. Gorgotha, Valkyrie, Tyree, Crimson Bat. That actually sounds pretty good. Most people don't have both Crimson Bat and Gorgotha, though. Especially not a fully traded Gorgotha. Is Night Coronet, Valkyrie, War and Peace, and Scion a good team for level 100? Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Make sure to use that with the Archer, though, ideally, since you'll be getting a +5 magic bonus on your War and Peace. Or you can do it with the Mechanist or Warden class, but as far as traits go, out of those, Archer has the best traits. Oops, I should have taken the purple mana right there so we could have gotten Bone Dragon up. Now we have to take 2 turns to get the mana. Is that skull enough? Yes, it is enough damage. There we go. Okay, let's try a different team with this. I'm still going to be keeping the Bone Dragon Crimson Bat, but I'm going to probably switch out something else. I'm going to probably put a Death in this just to see what we can do with it. So let's switch out Mana Core. Get in a Death. Might need to switch out Courage as well. And you see what aren't we using in this? Wow, we're not using like any colors at all. Let's see, red, blue, brown, purple. We would need yellow, green. Oh, maybe I needed to stick Mana Core in there still. We could go Famine. That might be too high of a mana cost though for the team. We could try it. I just feel like it's not going to get any mana though. We need a support troop. I could do Valkyrie, but then we won't cover green. I might just use Valkyrie. Oh, but then I won't have mana for her. Oh. Huh. I don't know. What other green? I don't think there's really any other green yellows that'll work though. Might just have to put a Mana Core in it. Yeah, it's probably the quickest thing. It's the only one that even has Empowered too. If we go into Powered. Or if I can spell Empowered correctly. Yeah, it's the only green yellow with Empowered. So I guess we'll have to go with it still. For that reason, or for that, because of that, let's move Mana Core up 1. There we go. Let's try this team. Oh, you got Behemoth with the key from the code. Congratulations, Pandemonium. That's a really good drop then. Behemoth is really good with any kind of team that can do damage to all enemy troops. Or if you can get a magic buffer on it as well. If you happen to ever get it traded, it's also really good with loop teams. Like, well, really anything that can get 4 times or higher matches going on. Yeah, Tyree 2 times Green Seer Giant Spider is a pretty popular combo for it too. I tend to stick with the... I don't know why I keep forgetting their names. Goblin Shaman and Dryad for it though, especially for newer players because that's a lot easier to get than a Green Seer. But yeah, Green Seer Giant Spider loop works with pretty much everything. It's absolutely amazing combo. They're the only converting troops in the game that can convert any gems that can actually loop between each other, which is what makes them such a powerful combo in triggering any troop that has a 4 times ability, as well as any troop that needs either of their mana, green or purple. And of course, Tyree needs both, so it works perfectly. Brown, where are you? I need to take it to deny the deep borer, plus I need to take it for myself, and there's none around. But let's just deny him, I guess. I don't want him feeding his Bone Dragon. That'll kill off our Crimson Bat. Though I am already missing having Courage in this team because as you can see, we're not getting extra attack anymore. So now whenever we're up against Famine or something like that, we keep losing all of our attack, which is really hurting our damage potential. Where are you? There's nothing good to take for mana. Guess we'll have to just go yellow. Because I can't take magic, because our Crimson Bat magic is almost nothing at this point. He keeps ticking it down with his famines. Also, we're frozen right now, so I can't even skull spam if I want to. Okay, now we're not frozen. I'm actually going to ignore those skulls. We can use Bone Dragon next turn. Also, thank you. Oh, wait, is my notifications actually working? Thank you, whoever just subbed. Much appreciated. Okay, so the notification thing I set up the other day is working. It just, I guess no one subbed the other day? I don't know. I somehow gained 10 subs the other time and it didn't even trigger. But yeah, there we go. It's now triggered. So that's good. Thank you, whoever just subscribed. The only problem with this new program, though, that I'm using for the subscribers is I can't see who actually subscribes. I can just, it shows it during the stream and it shows it to all of you, but I can't see it. Which is a slight problem, so I can't actually say hello. That doesn't matter too much. Oh, you got a Runesmith. Runesmith is actually fairly weak, unfortunately. I really want them to have the ability to Runesmith to actually create trait stones. That would make so much sense. Why they didn't do it, I do not know. Probably because they were scared people would just use it to farm like crazy. Which would happen, obviously, if it was to get that ability, or if any troop was to get that ability, which is probably what they're concerned about. But still, that would have been amazing if they gave Runesmith like a... Even if it was only a 10% chance that it will give a trait stone every cast. That would still be amazing. Because in his current state, he's almost a useless troop. Like, you really wouldn't have a need to use him as a buff. You're better off just going something like Spark Grinder, which you get in a quest line for anyways. Hello, Jeremy Doggy. Welcome. Any suggestions for the Rockworm Emperor team? Yeah, I believe I just said one earlier, but we can do... I can go show one real quick. Though I don't believe I can show one against a Def. Well, while we have a Def here, let's go use our other Crimson Bat team real quick. See what kind of havoc we can do with this. But the team I end up suggesting for your Rockworm Corvash was Emperor Corvash, Valkyrie, Deep Borer, and Rockworm. You'll be able to feed Valkyrie to both your Corvash and your Deep Borer. The Borer will feed your Rockworm and your Corvash, and you're just going to be able to keep spamming your Corvash like crazy with the extra bonus that it gets from the the leadership trait. I don't know why I keep getting slipped up on words today. But yeah, the leadership trait. It's the first trait too, so you don't even need any arcane trait stones to be able to get it up as well.
Mana surge.
Hello, Loger. Welcome. Oh yeah, Doggy's team works too. Emperor Corvash, double Rockworm with Apothecary. Yeah, Apothecary is... I haven't actually been using too many Apothecary builds. I really need to get lucking into more of them. Because she does have a lot of potential with the fact that she can make a lot of brown like she does. I was a bit busy the week that she actually came out, so I never really explored or took the time to explore teams for her. So I definitely need to do that sometime. I don't think I'll do it this stream, though. Unless anyone wants me to. That is. You keep getting Entangle out, which is going to be really nice for this. And of course, we have that magic buff every single turn because of the death triggering on our Humility, which is wonderful. He can't even skull us. Okay, let's just use this on blue because I think that's the highest chance we have for an extra turn. Yeah, we missed, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh no, I just gave Corvash mana. It's gonna stun off our mana generator now, which is our... Oh wait, it didn't do it. That's weird. Our Dragon Soul. But yeah, we'll use that Dragon Soul a couple times just to make sure we get max souls for this match. I believe we can already win with Crimson Bat right here. Yes, we can. Goodbye, everything. There we go. What is the best way to farm trait stones? What team? How can I get specific trait stones? Difficulty influences. First, let me start off with the difficulty. Difficulty does not influence trait stone drops at all. The only thing that can affect trait stone drop rate is if you do explore. Everything has a base drop rate, any battle that you have. And Explorer has a bonus to this, which is of 2 times to the Runics and 3 times to the Arcane and Celestial. As far as farming specific trait stones, every single kingdom has its own trait stone. I should probably do an in-depth video on this in the future. I have like slightly gone over in the past, but haven't done like a full-length, full explain one as of recently. But Explore would be the best method. And I will show some teams, I guess. I've been waiting until consoles get their update before I just spam a bunch of good Explore teams, because I want to wait until they get it too. But as you can see, every single kingdom has its own specific trait stone that you get always whenever you finish a battle in them. And if you do it in Explore, you even have a higher chance at getting the rarer ones. And what I normally do for my Explore team is something along the lines of a Valkyrie Rowain combo is what I have found to be the best for Explore. Anything that uses both Valkyrie and Rowain, the rest, it doesn't even matter for the most part. If you are a newer player, you'd probably want to go something like Valkyrie, Rowain, and double Druid, or go double Rowain if you have it. I use Siren with this one just because once you get it to empowered, you'll be able to get damage off on the very first turn. You're going to be able to get mana generation on the very first turn, and between all of that, you could even win on the very first turn, which is pretty interesting. And you can just repeat this over and over and over again. But yeah, difficulty has no effect whatsoever on the rarity or the amount of trait stones that you get. So right here, we are going to just use this on the purple-blue, hopefully trigger on one of them. We get it on purple. We do not get an extra turn, but we get Siren's ability back up. Yeah, pretty much any strong team can work for Explore. Normally, you want to use something like a Valkyrie with it too, or the Dragon Soul. The main reason being so you can also farm souls as you are doing this, because you won't be getting that many souls if you don't. So having something like a Valkyrie or Dragon Soul or really anything will be able to assist greatly in being able to provide souls as you do it as well. So we'll use this on this, hoping for yellow. We do hit purple again, which is just going to give us our Siren back. As soon as we can get Valkyrie up or a Rowain up, this match is already over. So let's use it right here. Hope for red. It keeps going purple. Stop it. I do not want purple mana. At 3 times in a row, I think it has hit purple. Watch. Now that I don't want it to hit, I don't want it to be yellow now, and it's going to do it. I should actually hit that there. Well, at least we got the turn, so that's what we needed, like, on the very first cast, not on the 4th cast, but we just do that. And 1 mana short on Rowain. That's not good. Well, he'll just waste his turn on Skulls, and that will be in a match. And we'll get a bunch of souls. We get this battle done fairly quick. It could have been a lot quicker than that, but we got a bit trolled on it. What banner are we using? I believe I'm using red-yellow just so we can get Valkyrie up quicker, if I am not mistaken. Let me double check. Yes, I'm using red-yellow with it. You can actually, I had this build before Dragon's Claw came out. You would actually, if you were using the specific team, you'd probably want to go Dragon's Claw banner, which would be even better for you, since it gives +2 red, +1 yellow. So even more bonus than before. And the -1 brown doesn't matter because we don't use any brown on this team. Valkyrie, Dragon Soul, Flesh Golem, and something else. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good combo because Flesh Golem has 50% Necromancy, Valkyrie has it, and Dragon Soul will be creating souls, so you'll be able to get a lot of out of that team. And the 4th troop, you'd probably just make any kind of dragon, just so your Dragon Soul does more damage to them. Yeah, there is a lot of team building potential with using the Dragon Soul. So hopefully we get yellow here, and we do. We'll be able to get the Valkyrie convert, and that should already be the game. As you can see, this is like the speed that we're supposed to be getting. Like the first match, but this is in theory, what it should be doing pretty much every single battle. Yours might take 2 casts, which is why I say go or have the double Rowain. Mine did it in 1 cast, mostly because my stats are so much higher. Because Explorer doesn't end up scaling in late game. You can higher the difficulty, but the normal difficulty for Explorer is always the same. So as you progress through the game, it just becomes easier and easier to trait stone farm with a quick team. But yeah, I'll make this the last battle just so I'm not doing a whole video or a whole stream on trait stone farming. Since it's pretty much the same exact thing over and over again for the most part. There is, of course, variance with them, but they tend to be relatively focused around whatever kingdom you are battling in. And I'm just doing it in Golvania right now because I need red-purple trait stones. But yeah, we'll make this the last one just so I'm not grinding at it all stream. I don't see... Actually, yeah, we can do it on red. Never mind. That should be enough for Rowain, and that should be enough to kill. You got both Rowains. Even if you're a lower level player with this exact same team, all you would have to do is just cast both Rowains instead of just one, like that. You would just use your next turn to cast the other one, and that's already the match. You'd get however many souls 1 Valkyrie cast gives you, and you just keep doing it from there. You could probably even set the difficulty higher if you wanted to. I tend to bit lower though, just so because the main thing I want from Explore are trait stones, not souls. Though I know most of you need the trait stones pretty badly, so you might want to adjust the difficulty accordingly on whatever you find to work best for the scaling of your current team. But yeah, that is pretty much everything about Explore. If you want, or if you have any other questions about it, feel free to ask. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll just spam this. I don't think we got to try this one yet, did we? Oh, you couldn't get the dragon? Aw, that must be really disappointing. But he's still in the drop pool. It's not like you can't get him. It's just going to be slightly harder to get specifically the Dragon Soul. Maybe he'll come back in event week, though. I'm pretty sure that will be a long while away, though. Like months away. But he is always in the drop pool, so if you get lucky enough, you will eventually get him. So let's do it on Bone Dragon right here. Goodbye, Bone Dragon. Let's see. I do not want to get us frozen, so what I'm going to do here is, despite it having full mana, I'm going to stun out the dragon right here, just to make sure when we take skulls right here, it's not going to freeze our Crimson Bat. And there we go. We get the kill, and he's not frozen. And now we can just team wipe it with one more Bone Dragon cast, and that is the match. Yeah, that's the power of using Def with this kind of team, because you'll pretty much always get the 2x skull damage, unless you do something like what we just did right there, in which it hasn't had the time to proc yet on the HP. But now all we need is any cast, and that is match.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Problem is, can we just get any mana now? We only need to take one red or one blue, and they're nowhere to be seen. There we go. We can take skulls. No, we can't. Really? This apothecary is trying to avoid us as much as possible right now. Yep, and there it goes, denying our reds. Wow. It's not giving us many options to try to kill it. At least Def will automatically kill it in a couple turns. There we go. Even if it kept losing turns like that, Def would have eventually killed it on its own. May I try Crude Club, Ogre, Gob Tromper, Stone Giant. Oh, I have tried that in the past. I'm not going to switch my class for that, though. But it is a fairly powerful use early on. The 4x Giant combo for the Broken Spire is fairly powerful using it early on. Because Crude Club Warlord is pretty powerful if you can get it, if you rush all of your souls on it early game. Like, I know when I was doing it back in my Let's Play, I was doing this game, which I do need to start back up eventually. But while I was doing that, we end up starting off the game doing a fully leveled up Warlord class, which ended up being absolutely devastating with everything that we did. We even did a 4 vs 1 battle in which all I used was the level 20 Warlord with Crude Club, and it just completely tore apart teams using only that. Not even anything else in the team. It was just the hero alone with a Crude Club, and it tore through teams like nothing. Right here, you can see we're having a bit of a problem with the Granite Skin. I'm actually going to use our stun on the Gorgol, so that every single skull we take now is just going to go straight through it, which means we'll instantly get the kill off on it. Which also means we can take out the bat, and now we're just going to one-shot all of them pretty much. Let's just get our Bone Dragon up. Go, Brown Surge. Yes, there we go. That's match. Unfortunately, we can't hit this on the Spirit Fox because it does have Stealthy. So we will be a bit delayed on that. Let's see. We'll take green here. Didn't get any mana. We'll take brown. We'll use that on the Soothsayer, and that should be match, or pretty close to it. Ideally, we'd want to use it on the Spirit Fox or whatever is in the last slot, but because of that Stealthy, we are unable to. But as long as we get a Skull Pair out of that, yeah, we'll finish it off anyways. What do I think about Corvash, Giant Spider, Dragon Soul, and Dryad? That sounds like a fairly interesting combo. You'd of course use the Dryad just to keep burying up your Corvash to make sure it never dies, and the Dragon Soul will be making all of your mana that you need, and of course all of the mana would go to the. Actually, let's try that team real quick. Might as well. Instead of just talking about it, might as well use it. Normally, whenever people suggest teams, I'll try most of them, but I tend to not try any of them that are too hero dependent, mostly because I don't want to have switching classes for people because of how many gems that'll cost. Corvash. And if I do it for one people, then everyone will ask, which is why I do it for no one. Giant Spider, Dragon Soul. Gotta type in Dragon just to get to it. There we go. Dragon S. And what was the last one? Dryad. Because we're using that to make sure it keeps healing up. Banner, I'd probably go and make sure we just keep getting our Dragon Soul rush up. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just passed it. The +2 purple, +1 red. I'm likely going to go. I pretty much always go this with Dragon Soul just because it makes it go up a lot quicker than it would with anything else. Also, thank you, Mitch Muffin, for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. I will eventually be using Twitch again. Lately, I've just been streaming on YouTube, though. Because it's easier, more convenient, and there's so many factors going in. Plus, my streams tend to be better. I still have, like, a bit of an audio cut, though. Which I believe is occurring because of my laptop. My laptop keeps lag spiking when I stream. So I don't believe there's really a method to avoid it other than trying to find ways to get my usage down or to just get a whole new computer, like an actual computer instead of a laptop for it, which is, of course, a long-term plan. I can't do that now. Try to buy like $1,000 computer at this point. But eventually, we will. And the main thing I'm spending money on now for the channel is getting channel art, which I'm already in the process of commissioning.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Yeah, Dragon Soul is so much fun to use. Just how much it can loop and give you all the souls you could ever want. Nope, no ability for you. We'll Corvash that.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh yes, the new Mythic comes out tomorrow. The new Mythic is 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or whatever time that equivalates to you, is when the new Mythic comes out. I'll probably wake up early tomorrow morning and do videos on it like I normally do. I want to get it done quick just to make sure if the storm starts coming in already from Hurricane that I still have electricity up just so I can get it up and hopefully do tomorrow's video or Saturday's video as well. I'll probably have it as a scheduled upload just in case I lose electricity this weekend, which is probably likely.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
No, do not cast that. Do not summon with that. No! Oh, now we gotta kill the whole thing. That's not good. It's not like we're gonna lose to it, but it's gonna delay the time of which we would have won.
Surge.
Hello, Ozavido. Osvaldo, I think. Sorry for any names that I butcher. Because I'm pretty sure I butcher a lot of them.
Mana surge.
Yeah, I don't believe the next Mythic is going to be that good. I don't know the specific scaling on it yet, though, so it might be good. Based on just the text in the files, it seems pretty average. But who knows? There might be some good synergies for it. I'll be looking for some tomorrow morning with it.
Let Mother
once we get everything confirmed. Because I don't know what its legendary ability is yet either. That could really change if I think it's a good or bad mythic. Is what its legendary ability actually is. The new mythic tomorrow is a daemon for Blighted Lands, if I'm not mistaken. I won't spoil too much about what she actually does, though, yet. Mostly because they could have changed it already, and I don't even know about it. Have you tried Valkyrie, Justice, Mab, Mercy? Sure, we can try that. Though, we do need to make sure we do not go against a team that has Mana Shield or Impervious, though. Or Queen Mab will not be able to do anything to it. But yeah, we can try that next battle as long as they don't have either of those two.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
What's it take here? I guess purple. Oh wow, good. I didn't even realize the surge would actually been enough mana. But we're getting +3 right now. So a surge actually gives us 9 mana on a Dragon Soul cast. Or in a Dragon Soul purple take. Let's see, can we convert anything out? Yes we can, we'll do it on brown. I'll use Corvash though before I start exploding the board, just so we have other mana that we can take. But also make sure we don't have to worry about the... just so we don't have to worry about the Great Maw anymore, but Skulls end up doing that for us, but I'll still do it. Let's stun them out. Thank you, Cash Money 1192 for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Yeah, sorry I can't shout out people who are new whenever the sub notification comes for YouTube. I currently don't have a method in which it can show on my screen. The main reason for this is because I'm using one monitor. Technically, it does show up on my monitor, but I can't really see it. Like, I have a list of all the ones of the Twitch ones, but the YouTube ones are kind of blocked. Let me see if I can switch my... Let's see. Okay, I think I adjusted my screen some so I can actually see it when they happen. But there we go. Oops, now I'm blocked though. There we go. Okay, I have everything fixed now. Oh yeah, someone suggested a team that I should do, and I almost just completely ignored it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Valkyrie. Yeah, we'll do it then. Clear out. Valkyrie. Justice. Oops. It would help if I was in a not that tab. Valkyrie, Justice. Oh, a Valkyrie first law. I haven't seen that for a while. Justice, Mab, Mercy. There we go. Okay. Banner, we'd have to switch to... Oh, we're not using brown. We could rush up the the Mab. I think I might do that. There we go. Not the best of banners, probably, except for this. We could go Frozen Banner, too, but then we'd be blocking our Valkyrie too much. I feel like I just want to focus down the Valkyrie to make sure we can feed them all blue. So let's try that. I might even want to switch out the Valkyrie and Justice. I think I'm actually going to do that for your team, just because of the banner that we're using with it. I'm going to use Justice first slide. It also is armored once you get it, which is also why I'm using it more towards the front. It does have lower stats, though. Okay, maybe I should just leave Valkyrie there. I forgot. All my things are still so low. Hopefully, I might actually open up all my event keys, or not event keys, all my guild keys this stream, and see if we can get any of our Guardians up to Epic, which I think I'm going to get a few of them up to Epic if I was to open all of them this week. So we'll have to do that. Okay, so right off the bat here, I do not mind if he takes Skulls at all. We'll take this, get our Valkyrie up. One red match, and we'll be able to get our Valkyrie up. If it is not a Surge, we'll still get it up right here. I'll take it right here. We get Surge anyways, so that works. We didn't need the excess mana, though. Right here, we'll convert out the browns, which we do not use. And at this point, we just double check board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Of course, we're one short. So since we are one short, we'll use this on blue and whatever mana is most populated. I think I'm going to go with green here. There we go. We get our extra turn. Hopefully that is enough for our Queen Mab. Let's just double check real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Perfect. Oh. I hate miscounting that. Let's see. Let's use it on green again just to give us our best chance of getting an extra turn off it. There we go. Perfect. A little mana short, but we'll just be able to take that. Use it once again on green. Just keep spamming it. Of course, it would be whatever mana is most populated. It doesn't have to be green. That just happened to be what was most on the board when I started doing the loop. Mercy, there's no way we can get alignment. So I'm actually going to use this on Skulls right here just to bait out his turn. Hopefully we'll either get an extra turn or he'll waste his turn on Skulls. So we'll get that. Again, I'll do the same exact premise. I'll use it on Skulls. And he'll we'll either get an extra turn or he'll waste his turn. So that actually went very, very smoothly, surprisingly. A lot more smoothly than I thought it would. Let's just red. Hopefully that should be enough blues that we can use our Queen Mab. Let's just take that real quick. I'm not even going to count. That looks like enough. Yes, it is. And that is match. So yeah, that actually worked out pretty well. Well, you can see we have so much life at the end of that. Wow. Yeah, I'll definitely need to show this team whenever I do the Justice teams. Actually, maybe I should even save it to a slot real quick just so I remember. Because I still haven't done Justice or Loyalty, even though I've shown it on streams many times. I haven't actually done either of the videos for them. I haven't done it for Sacrifice either. Sacrifice will likely be the last Guardian I ever show. The main reason for that is the current troops within the game. There isn't really a single troop yet that works like outstandingly well with a Sacrifice build. Like, there are Sacrifice builds out there that work, but none of them are like excessively good. Like, they just work. They function, but they aren't going to be like really, really good. They're just kind of there to make Sacrifice viable. They're not actually making like a good team. But anyways, let me check my guild real quick. See if how close they are to getting 40k. I might just use it beforehand, just at the end of the stream, even if we don't reach, my guild doesn't reach 40k at the end of the stream. Let me see. Oh yeah, we are nowhere near close. I might just use them now. Or as soon as we get to 1.5k seals, I'll probably use them. So that'll be in 300 more seals. Yeah, this team was really good. So let's just go back to our Bomba team real quick. Tear this team away real quick. Hello, Ben. Ben Sharp. Wait, what was that message? The boss ass tear. Good name there, Ben. Thank you. Let's see here. We'll bait out the Skulls. I have tried using Sacrificial Priest with it. You can use it with something like a Giant Spider. It's just that nothing in the team really scales off of magic. Because a lot of the summons in this team, or actually a single summon if I'm not mistaken, scales their summon based off of their magic. And that means they're not actually going to be using anything off of the magic that the Sacrifice is creating. Which is one of the big problems, because there isn't really a viable summoner that is perfect with Sacrifice. Like Giant Spider, you can use it with it. You're going to need something to kill off your last slot, so then you'll need something like Sacrificial Priest. But then you've already used 3 slots, so you can't put something like a Web Spinner or a Crimson Bat or something else with it. The problem is there isn't any build currently that can work Sacrifice using only 3 slots. Normally they require a 4th slot for a good magic, which completely defeats the point because you won't be able to fit one with what's currently available. Like, there needs to be a troop that comes in that, kind of like what the Sorcerer is, the Corrupted Sorcerer, I believe her name is, that brown-purple in Blighted Lands. I mean, not Blighted Lands, in Darkstone. We essentially need something like that in order to make Sacrifice viable. Something that can both summon and create purple gems is what we need before that troop will ever be very, very viable. Until then, it's always going to have either it won't be able to kill off whatever it's summoning, or it won't be able to feed something magic. So between those two issues, it doesn't really work with anything that currently exists. And that is match. Well, let's go do whatever suggested teams. Let's just use Bomba again real quick. Clear through that. Also, was there anything that I forgot to mention here? I just played a first slot Valkyrie build 15 minutes ago. Oh! Yes, you were talking about my Explorer build. I didn't count that, though. Explorer is so weak that the Valkyrie will never die. Can you try Remnant, Brian the Lucky, Hag, Sunweaver? Sure, I can try that team. It's probably so, and I don't believe we can try it against this. So let me clear out this team real quick, and then I will try that team out. Use Sacrificial or Sacrifice, Creeping Death, Giant Spider, Valkyrie. Wouldn't your Sacrifice kill the Valkyrie, though? Why would you want to kill your Valkyrie? Oh no, he just hit through our HP, didn't he? If he does that again, we die on our... We're already going to lose our humility. That didn't take long. Please do not... Please, please, please do not hit through armor. I need it to live. Good. Perfect. Because the longer it lives, the more magic we get. Like, look at this. 28. 28 true damage to everything we can do if we want. Let's use this Tremor first, though. We can use it right here. Get all of the mana we need to do our Dragon Soul again. No! Okay, he's done. Oh, well. It is bound to happen soon eventually. Now we get the Entangle. A little the Entangle. Actually, very late. But we have 34 true damage on this now. Let's just use it now. We're not going to get any extra magic on it. Use Dragon Soul 2 times. And that should pretty much be the match. Maybe even a Tremor in there. That should be enough. Might just still use Dragon Soul again just so we get extra souls. Yeah, we're 1 damage short as well. Though we could have just taken skulls for it. But yeah, let's just use the Tremor now. Or Dragon Soul if it goes up. Just use it anywheres. And that is match. But yeah, let me go do one of those... that one suggested team up there. That seems to be more of an early game build. Remnant, Brian the Lucky, Hag, and Sunweaver. We'll go do that. Let's see. Can we do it against this? I think we might be able to do it against this. It might be a little bit of a hard battle, but we might as well try something challenging. Let's just go over to Hydra. Or maybe not. Let's see. We have the Hydra team right there. Dragon Tor. I want to replace this out with what we were just using earlier. Valkyrie, Justice. Just so I remember to do it for the video. Because I have a feeling I might forget. Even though it's a pretty straightforward of what we already do. Mercy and Queen Mab. Because the Valkyrie, Queen Mab, Mercy combo is fairly popular. It has fallen off some because of how hard it's been countered lately. But let me just change this to Justice. And change the other one to... That is not the right banner, though. Not at all. This... And not Hydra team, but Loyalty team. Or just name it Loyalty. There we go, okay. I have that fixed for later. But anyways, let's do... Yeah, let's go do the suggested team of... Let's see. Up we go, down we go. Suggested teams. Yep, clear out. Remnant. I'm spelling Remnant completely wrong. Oh, Remnant. Remnant. I haven't used Remnant in a while. He is a really good early game troop. I don't think a lot of people have been utilizing it. Brian the Lucky. Like, a lot of the undead, low mana cost single color commons are actually pretty good. Actually, I think one of the worst ones is one of the worst ones that ever came out, which is the ghoul. The ghoul and the zombie. The other ones are good, though, like the wrath and the remnant and stuff like that. Actually, you could make a team out of all of them. I might do that sometime. That'd be a very weird team, but it wouldn't be horrible. But let's, Brian the Lucky, already have that. Hag, which will also be doing random stat gains to us. And lastly, we need Sunweaver, which will be buffing up and giving us that mana. Unfortunately, it will be one short on that. As far as banner, I am thinking red and something else. Probably red-blue or red-yellow. Probably red-blue, just so we can get up, just in case they have a Valkyrie. Where is red-blue? Or are we missing any color? No, we aren't. We have every color. Actually, I think I might just go yellow-blue, because we'll be able to get up our... There it is. Sunweaver quicker, and even if we just use our Remnant on it, or our Sunweaver on it, I believe it'll give us the rest of what we need. And bonuses, we're getting +1 attack for 2 Darkstones, so let's see how this does. Dragon Tar, 2 dragons, and a Sacrificial Priest. What would you be using the Sacrificial Priest for? Unless you were using a Dragon Egg or something. Oops, I just gave it so much mana. Any idea why I don't get YouTube alerts on stream starting anymore? I still do on regular videos. Probably because I haven't been posting them in advance. Like normally in the past I've been posting them a bit in advance if I already knew what my schedule would be like, but between the storm and everything else I haven't been. Which is kind of why it's been like that. But I believe one thing that you can actually do if it's not related to the fact that I haven't been doing as much lately is there's a little like bell icon next to anyone that you subscribe to, and if you set it, if you go into it and set the alerts to always get notifications by this YouTuber, if you set that for me, Tacet the Terror, it will always give you all notifications of anything that I do. Because if you don't have that activated, it'll sometimes ignore certain things that I do and won't always send you the alerts for them. It's that little bell button next to the subscribe, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Is it right next to there? Let me see. It's right next to the... I believe it's right next to the subscribe button. It's the little thing that looks like a bell. Let's see. My channel. Yeah, it's... Oh, wait. Never mind. It's not right there. It doesn't show if I do it to myself. That might be why. Okay, let me find a different YouTube channel then. That's not mine. Yeah, it's right next to the subscribe button. Also, thank you whoever just subscribed. Let's see, who is that? Oh crap, I couldn't see the name. It began with W. That's all I got to see of it. But thank you whoever just subscribed. Much appreciated. And let me get this tab back to normal. Okay, I just messed up my whole setup. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally clicked whatever. They didn't actually just follow me there. I accidentally re-clicked it, making it show the refollow. Okay, I got my setup set back up. Oh, wait, OBS. There we go. Okay, I think I might need to consider a second monitor. So many things I have to do with just all this on one monitor. It's working for now though, but it's weird with it all. Oh, I should have taken those yellows. I don't think we were frozen on blue, and that would have gave us the mana for it. Oh well. But yeah, this theme is working fairly decent so far. As long as it doesn't get too many good core vashes off, we should be fine to be able to win this match. Take that right there. We'll get a bunch of blue. Hag is fairly useless though, unless we can really get a magic buff on her, or if she gets a magic buff on something like Brian the Lucky. So right here, I am going to RNG this like crazy and hope we get something like a silence. It's so unlikely. Nope, we got disease. And we got attack on Brian the Lucky. That was pretty much useless. But right here, we will buff up our Remnant 1 mana short. All we need to do is take reds. Oh, no. I left that for Mercy. That's not good. Luckily, you'll take skulls. And we'll take red. Keep using him. I hope he doesn't die. We'll really need his damage to be able to kill out the Corvash. No, don't you dare use Corvash. There we go. Okay, he'll take skulls. Okay, he needs HP. If he doesn't get HP right here, I believe he dies. Armor, that's not going to do anything. Actually, it'll help you survive, but that's not going to do anything beyond that point. So we lost our Remnant. Now we just need to keep buffing up Brian the Lucky. And as long as Brian the Lucky doesn't die, we should be fine. And our banner is still set to yellow-blue, which I had a feeling... this is why I set it to that instead of red. Because I had a feeling we might lose our Remnant, and now we'll be able to use it better. Oh, it was Dog Changer 107. Thank you, Dog Changer 107, for the sub. Oh, there you are. Hello. Welcome. Also, hello, Jack. Yeah, it's definitely more of an early game build. I can tell you that for sure, yeah. But I still figured I'd try it. It's always nice to be able to try different builds. So right here, we'll use it up on Brian the Lucky. Make sure it doesn't die. So it might still die. I believe 1 Corvash will be able to finish it off. Which it's going to get next cast, which is going to be very devastating. I'll take blue right there just to make sure he doesn't get a good Valkyrie off. If he misses Valkyrie, we have a pretty good chance of winning this. And I think he just missed it. Yep. Enough mana, though. 1 mana short, which is a bit unfortunate. I think I'll bait out skulls from him just so we can get up our Brian the Lucky buff. Oh, never mind. We already got it up. Perfect. So right here, please hit magic on both of them. The armor, really? The worst thing he could have done is armor. Well, let's hope Corvash goes first, just so it mana drains those two. As far as my turn right here, there isn't really anything I can take. Let's just take those. Oh, no, that is not what I wanted you to cast. Well, now it's going to Corvash. It's going to stun out or drain out both of them. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. Now we have a bit of an issue where I believe it's going to kill out our Brian the Lucky. That or I have to feed it. Yeah, I have to feed it. Just to make sure it doesn't die. Why isn't it casting? Okay, let's just go! Silence! Web. Oh, that actually will help us. Oh, and we on Brian the Lucky. That was very lucky. This is a very weird battle. Okay. So, red or useless? Actually, I believe that's the only color we're not using right now because we lost our Remnant. Purple, not worth it, I don't think. Brown. Let me just skull. It's reduced by half, but we still need to kill him out. Or else all of our skulls are going to do nothing. Oh, really wish that would have been a surge right there. Okay, so red's useless. Brown, fairly useless because he's just going to drain it out probably before we get mana for it. Unless we get another brown or green surge from it, off of it. Red, I'll ignore. Actually, I wish we could convert out the red somehow. The Valkyrie's probably going to do it, which is going to mess us up completely. But we got all of our mana we need right there. He'll waste his turn on skulls, or not. Never mind, we accidentally took the skulls. Oh, Brian the Lucky! Yeah, we're going to lose this. Queen Mab's going to win it for sure. Let's give our Hag the mana it needs. If Valkyrie hits this, it's over. It's over. Yep, that is match. There's no way to win this. Let's just see what the status effect will be. Fun. It's over, though. There's no coming back from it. Yeah, stun. Stun and armor. That's not going to help us at this point. And, of course, Corvash will end it next turn, so it's over. Oh, never mind. He'll end it right now. Don't even need to wait till next turn. But, yeah, that's definitely an early game build, as you can see. Oh, no problem, Al. I like trying different teams out. Let's see. Oh, at least we won our defend. Well, we lost one too, but 1-1. My win rate on it is actually a little bit low because I had a different defend team set earlier in the week that wasn't good. Well, let's see. Let's go back to... not that. Might as well try our skull spam. Our skull spam bat again. Yeah, I know. You can just keep using it to get Remnant up to like one-shotting the enemy team. And just take skulls from there. Just normally in late game, any team that only has skulls as damage tends to be pretty bad because there's a lot of teams set up that are anti-skull due to skull spamming. And if you try to use a team that can only take skulls against them, they tend to fall apart. Like, pretty much anything with Stone Skin or Granite Skin can do that pretty well, though. Which is why it becomes an issue later in the game. So right here, even though he doesn't have a speck of mana, I'm going to stun out the Corvash, just so we don't have to deal with the Stone Skin. So when we use our Bone Dragon right here, it'll definitely tear through him without any problem at all. There we go. Pretty much already done. Now we just need to get the Queen Mab done out. What's a good early game defense team? I actually just over one. I have a whole video on it. Let me get that up real quick. YouTube. But one that I suggested a while back was Night Coronet, Lava Elemental, Goblin, and Hero with Creeping Death using the Sorcerer class. Using +2 green for your banner. So let me just get the video for that real quick so you can actually see it in action. There it is. Click share. Click copy. Right there. I believe it's around the... What minute mark? It's around the 3:30 mark, I think, or 3:50, somewhere around that general area, is where I show that team. But yeah, that would be a good defend team for early game. I showed 2 of them. One was all Guardians, though, but that would only be like extremely early game. I think you're past that point. Let's just take the skulls, and that's our match right here. Oh, cool. We just got a red-green, too. I don't need it. An Arcane. Wish we could have gotten a different Arcane. Might as well keep using this team. I actually really like this team. Anything with Bone Dragon Crimson Bat is pretty devastating. The Bone Dragon Crimson Bat... actually, I should do that in the future. Do a video of just teams that have really good triple combos. Like Crimson Bat, Manicore, Bone Dragon... like Inferno King, Mercy, Shegra, and things like that. Because there's a lot of good 3 combos that are absolutely devastating in this game. Devoted, Valkyrie, Rowan, stuff like that. I have so many video ideas, but no time to actually do all these videos. Mercy, ooh. If I take this, we're giving Mercy mana. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, we'll take purple, I guess, instead. It'll still give us the same effect. Good, there we go. And now Mercy doesn't get her mana. So right here, we're going to use it on Valkyrie again, pretty much like we did last time, except we're not going to stun out the Corvash, because I knew it would already be enough damage due to how much armor we were using it on. Yep, and he misses that, so that works out really nice for us. I don't believe we can drop it, though, which is a bit of an issue. Because we'll take it if we try to drop it. Taking red mana might be useful here, actually. So I'm going to take that move, but we won't get the extra turn of it because the yellow was in the way. So we'll use bats. Oh, I should have taken skulls right there. Oops. Didn't see those right there. Oh, and I didn't see those yellows. And we could have gotten brown and green and everything. Missed a lot right there. Stretch. Okay. Let's see. I might start rushing out Bone Dragon, I guess. We'll take purple first because he's going to convert it out with Mercy. Or at least whenever he decides to use his Mercy. Oh yeah, I needed those browns. No mana. That's not good. Well, I'll take these skulls and hope he doesn't mercy next turn. Of course, now right when we were about to take it, he uses it. Well, we can't take mana now. Taking Corvash would be useless, so I guess we'll just stun that off. Not really going to do much for us, though.
Mana surge.
Skulls! Though I prefer skull spam. There we go. Please don't take our brown. Thank you.
Mana surge.
Perfect. That's match.
I cleanse you of all evil.
That is definitely match. Goodbye. Dragon Soul, Valkyrie, Giant Spider, Dragon Soul. Sure, we can try that. And I believe I have 2 Dragon Souls. I believe I have exactly that much because I wanted to have an extra one just in case in case I ever use them. Oh, before I do though. Oh, there's no way I can pass up using Humility against Double Death. I'll use that after this match. Oh, Double Death against a Humility is the most unbalanced thing ever. Like, if there was ever a hard counter, this is like the most hardest hard counter there's ever been in this game. Is Humility against Death fully traded. Both of them fully traded, that is. But we'll let him take those skulls. He's entangled, so he'll do literally nothing. But we'll get 2... We're getting 4 armor and 4 magic every single turn. Oh, it's so wonderful. I'm not taking those purples because it would have triggered this brown. Now I'll take the purple because it won't. Look at that. He's just feeding us more than he's even damaging us at this point. Look at how high our magic already is. Look at that. So perfect. Gonna use it right here. Hope we get a skull in that general area so he wastes his next turn. Oh no, we didn't, but oh well. Look at our bat. 40 damage to everything. I'm going to explode this. Going to take the chance and hope we can get him to take skulls next turn. If not, he's going to drain us. Come on. Yes, perfect. He'll take skulls right there. And now we'll be able to Crimson Bat them all down. Yeah, Humility against Deaths. Oh, he has 1 HP left. Oh well, we'll just use Tremor on it. A 48 HP, or 48 damage Tremor to everything. Or damage to everything. For the kill.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
And we almost got a treasure map out of that. But yeah, we'll try Jack's team real quick. Let's go to my suggested team slot. Oh, I'm in. I believe we can still use it though. Let's see, Dragon Soul, Valkyrie, Giant Spider, Dragon Soul. Yeah, I think that will still be able to survive against Double Famine. I hope so. Let's see, that is not the team I wanted to click on. Also, why is my true damage team only a Draculus? When did that happen? There it is, suggested teams. Clear this out. Let's get in that team that Jack just suggested. Double Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul, Dragon Soul, Valkyrie. And Dragon Soul, Valkyrie, Giant Spider, Dragon Soul, Valkyrie, Giant Spider, and of course we're just gonna go with the normal banner for this team, the double purple +1 red, and we're not even. Oh wait, yes we are losing something for the -1 yellow. We could always go the other one, but I really want to focus down the Dragon Soul. We could have gone Dragon's Claw without having any minus conflict, but I think I'm going to go for this just so we can get the Dragon Soul operating quicker. Oh, see you, dog. Dog Changer. Glad you could come.
Mana surge.
Oh, why did I do that? I forgot. I can't let him take skulls. He's just going to siphon my mana. Normally, I don't play Dragon Soul in the first slot, so I'm not used to that. We'll take yellow right there. Of course, we're only getting 2 mana for it, though, which is a bit of a waste. He's going to drain us anyway, so I guess it wouldn't have even mattered. He's still going to drain all of our mana right there. Okay, this is a bit dangerous because I can't take any skulls anywheres, or else he's just going to drain us. Or, I mean, I can't let him take any skulls, and I think that's the only move on the entire board, too, is giving him mana. Oh, good! Skull, that skull saved us from the sky. Luckily, or unfortunately, he's just going to take more skulls, and there goes all of our mana, plus he's going to have his ability up. So, we already lost this battle, probably. I don't think we can come back from it, because we have Dragon Soul in the first lot.
Mana surge.
Let's see. I can't take yellow either because of the banner I end up setting. That was my fault though. Should have gone the safer bet on banner choice. We'll go blue. That did not surge. And I can't focus on green or else it's just going to take whatever mana we have left on it. And the famines are going to kill it. Let's see. Let's go red. I need to get this Dragon Soul off.
Mana surge.
Okay, that'll help. Can we get a purple? Or red surge. Go, red surge. No, there's no way we're red surging against double famine though. Oh, cool. We actually got it. Never mind. Great. Okay. So we'll be able to get this off. There's only 3 explosions now though because of how much magic reduction already did. But at least we got an extra turn off it. We have Giant Spider up. So now we can actually get this team operating. Convert out yellow. Hopefully we can get our second Dragon Soul up. That would be ideal right here. Because it has way more explosions than our front run. Oh no, I could have taken red there, I think. Ooh, a bit of a problem here then. I'll take red. Oh, crap, I forgot. Valkyrie's blocking. I should have taken purple. Oh, that's not good. So we'll convert up brown. The main problem right here is famine is up, which is going to be a huge, huge problem to us. Let's convert out green, get our second Dragon Soul up. Use our initial one. Let's see, since there are skulls already set up, I'm going to use the one that has less explosions first, just to make sure it does not hit this area in that corner. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's see. No! I needed that intact. That's not good. Because now he's going to drain us all. Yep, and he's going to kill whatever he hits. Goodbye, Valkyrie. Okay, now we need purples, and we need them badly. Hope he takes that purple. We'll take this one. Please take that one. We'll get a bunch of blue if you do. Take that one, take that one, take that one, take that one. No! Oh well. We'll take that. Get our Dragon Soul up. Skull. We really need this Scion dead. Not much we can do though. We're gonna have 0 attack on our. Actually, we have it now. I was about to say we're about to. Nope, we already have it now. Okay. Well, let's go blue. He'll drain us. Oh, wait, he didn't drain us yet. Well, let's go purple. He's still gonna drain us, but let's see. Yeah, there he goes. 0 magic, 0 attack. I think it still does 2 explosions at 0 though, or 3 actually. So that's somewhat helpful. Go red surge. No. Let's see. Brown won't work. Yellow won't work. We don't need those manas. Every single thing we can take, we don't need. And now Famine's just going to get up because we don't have a way to deny him because we don't have Valkyrie or Giant Spider up right now. So let's just keep denying Famine the best we can until we can actually get a cast. No, stop taking our reds. We needed those. Take green. Only option we really have. Purple. Thank you. We have. Thank you. There we go. Okay, we can make this work. Use this on. We can take yellows, but they're pointless. We'll take it on green. We get that little spider in there. Don't think that's going to do much other than block our mana, but let's get our better explosion off. There we go. Perfect. Let's use our other explosion. I think that's going to die now. Yep. We have a little spider there now, so we're also not blocked on purple. We're blocked on red, but we're not on purple, so that should be pretty helpful. We can actually kill out this Crimson Bat as well, just by using the ability on it.
Mana surge.
Famine is going to drain us, so let's just take random mana. just to make sure it doesn't steal as much. And as I say that, it just gives us more mana than I wanted. But luckily, as long as we can start getting our Dragon Soul back up, we should be good to go in this battle. I'll take... Just let it waste a turn on skulls. Brown is useless. Might need to just go on Giant Spider now. The second Famine almost has all of its mana too, which is a bit of an issue. If it gets a Surge or something, a double cast is going to be pretty devastating to this team. Especially since we get mana so much slower than he is. And the fact that I'm like spreading it through everything instead of focusing it down. So, okay, we need to get our Spider mana up, and we need it now. He'll take that out. It has 0 attack already, but luckily we'll get a replacement Spider. We'll use it on these greens. And I'll get our Dragon Soul up so we can actually start killing it. Please give most of the mana back. There we go, 9. As long as we can get purple somewhere, which we should be fine. There we go, perfect. We got Giant Spider back up. So there's definitely purple we can take, so there, we'll take those. We'll use the new Spider. So, we're 1 mana short, though. 1 mana short. Gotta use a Convert, just because we're 1 mana short. And if it hits enough skulls, I think it'll die. Nope, pretty close.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
No, it's gonna drain again. Famine, please. Gosh, Famine.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, we have Spider back up. All we need to do is just take these greens, or there's blues. Use it on green next turn, and we are good to go. There we go. Okay, use that. Boom. And let's see, what else does that leave? Really, Famine? Again? How many times are you gonna drain us this match? And there's nothing I can do to it either. I guess we'll just screens. Taking purple right here and hoping for a skull. Please! There we go. That's not where I wanted it, but I guess that works. Still does exactly the same thing. We can't drop those, but I'm hoping for a red surge, or for the skull there. And we get the red surge, so that should match unless he... let's see. Yep, that's match. The spider meat shields for the win. Pretty much, yes. I think those little spiders is what actually won that battle. A Mercy. A very annoying Mercy team at that. Pretty much anything with a hero these days is pretty annoying, though. I wonder how close we're getting to 1.5k seals. Because, oh, we didn't get Surge. At least we got the blues. Because once I get that, I'll probably open them all at the end of the stream. I might still do it beforehand, even if we don't reach that number. The main reason being because, of course, with Hurricane Matthew, not quite sure if we'll all be having electricity. Or, not soon, but like, tomorrow, late tomorrow soon. So, I might not actually be able to do it prior if I don't actually do it now. Plus, we'll get them to Epic then. Or I believe, yeah, Epic? Epic or Legendary? I think Epic, yeah. No, they're nowhere near Legendary. We'd get them to Epic, which will mean a lot more stats for them. I forget exactly how high they scale up to, but I know there's a list for it on the database that Leah has. Oh, you got Carnix to Mythic. Nice. You got that out of a Guild Key? That's pretty good. I've only gotten like 1 Legendary out of Guild Key so far. Never a Mythic yet.
Mana surge.
Yeah, actually, I probably should end up ending the stream a little bit early because I still need to do wake up early tomorrow so I can get out the new Mythic. The 2 videos for the new Mythic, which is I normally just do mass key opening and another video just for the showing out teams with it. And I also need to make sure I get out the best teams of 2.1 video tomorrow, just so I can, in case electricity goes out, I can just set it to a scheduled upload, and it'll still upload tomorrow, even if I do not have the electricity to do so.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
And that is match. Yeah, I think I'll actually just hold them until tomorrow then. And I'm probably still ending the stream pretty early though. Probably in about 10 minutes or so. So if any of you have any questions or teams you want me to do, feel free to suggest them now. I'll do Alex's team real quick. And if any of you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll probably end in about 10 minutes. Call it a night. What is this team? Triple Courage Bone Dragon. Yeah. I know what he's going for with it, but that is pretty funny. It's a lot stronger than it looks. But let's see, what is the suggested team we have for it? If you're interested, Wrath, Dracos, Dragontar, Succubus. That is a very weird team, but we'll try it. Don't know if it's gonna win against this though. It's probably gonna get completely rolled. But we'll try it. Suggested teams. Wrath would have to get the luckiest amount of skulls, though. Yeah, Steven, the code is dead. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. So it normally goes within the first hour, unfortunately, of whenever I post them. The developers may eventually be expanding them, but that is how quick they currently go, or how they go. Dragontar and Dragontar. Oh, did I forget? It's one word. Wait. How is it spelled? Dragontar. Dragon. Oh, Dragotar. It doesn't actually have an end. And what was the last one? Yellow, purple. Succubus and yellow, purple banner. Succubus. I guess it's made mostly around instant killing, it seems to be. So let's go the yellow, purple banner as suggested right there. I didn't pass it a billion times. There we go. If he gets one Bone Dragon off, we lose. As long as we get lucky with our drain, or if we get drains up quickly and just keeping him down, we should be fine. Because we need the Succubus and our, or the Succubus and the Dracos drains. If we don't get them, we're going to lose this battle. So right here, we'll go for the red. We need that for our Succubus. We got purple too, that's good. If we can just get a red surge, that would be amazing next turn. I'll let him take those skulls, not too worried about him taking that. Oh, you just got the notification that my stream started? Yeah, I've had people saying that they're not really getting the notification things. If you make sure you set the little thing that looks like a bell next to the subscribe button, if you set that to always get notifications, that will make it so you get them more often. It won't like ignore it. But even then, it sometimes still ignores it. But still, that's the best way to make sure, or try fixing the notification problem, is making sure the bell thing on any YouTubers that you're following closely is always active, or else YouTube might occasionally prioritize the video to not show up in your video feed or wherever you're currently looking at for the YouTube feed. I don't know why they have it set up that way, but that is the way they have it set up. But yeah, make sure to change that for all the YouTubers that you watch on a regular basis. There we go. Well, at least we had the drain for when we do Bone Dragon. There's not that many yellows we can use this on, though. I might just use it on one of the two edges. Get edgy. Yeah, we'll use it on this edge. Every single row. Oh, wait. There actually was two in that one. Plus, we could have hoped for a brown. I probably should have used it there instead. Oh, well. I didn't see that other yellow. Go, Blue Surge. No. I need to make sure Bone Dragon, by any means, does not get his next ability up. Because we will lose the second Bone Dragon gets the cast off. Oh, good. We got Wraith up. I wonder if we can get Mana Drain on it. That'd be amazing. I'll wait a turn just to see if we can get full mana up. Or maybe next turn, actually. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't you even think about it, Bone Dragon. The second he gets that off, we lose. Okay, let's start getting Succubus back up. It'll deny his mana, plus it'll make sure we can actually get the cast off. So let's do this. because we need those mana drains. Do you sometimes ponder over why... what on earth is that question? Bill Gates. That is not a question I can answer in this stream. Well, we'll just go and take out this column. Let's see. We got Succubus up. This team is actually going a little bit slow, though. That was suggested. The main reason is we don't really have a kill card. We're essentially just hoping that our death marks will kill, and they are not. So, yeah, that tends to be a bit of an issue.
Mana surge.
Let's see. And there's nothing we can even mana drain either. And I don't want to just waste a mana drain for nothing. Also, why did I just give it skulls? That's the worst thing I can be doing. Is giving a team like that skulls. Because he's gaining 9 attack and 9 HP on everything whenever he does that. Or almost everything. Those are all getting 6 and 6, but the Bone Dragon's getting 9 and 9 every single time he takes skulls. Our Dracos is going to be huge, so if our Wrath does die somehow, which it likely is going to at this rate, at least we'll be able to one-shot them, or pretty close to one-shot them.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
There we go, got skulls. Please, Death Touch, do something.
Mana surge.
Okay, let's use this on Bone Dragon. Hopefully it triggers a 25% chance. Nope. Yes, yes, there we go, perfect. Okay, Bone Dragon dead off to 25%. Let's Death Mark this, just to make sure it doesn't cast.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
You have to work on the Valk double Rowain and Siren team. Didn't do so well with it for... Oh, you didn't do with it? Oh no, I found it to work really, really well. I don't know, it's pretty straightforward. Just get up Valkyrie, cast it on a... cast it on something that will actually give you the extra turn. Oh crap, I didn't want Mana Drain. I wanted to do Life Steal, of course. But all you really have to do is just rush out the Rowain and get it to generate mana, and then you already won. But yeah, using it a bit more would definitely help in understanding how to use it. I normally just... I don't know, that's normally just what I do with it, though. Is just rush the Valkyrie, and then the rest just goes from there. Wow, we got 2 in a row. Our has instantly killed. That's some pretty good ratio right there. Maybe need traded higher. No, you don't really need traits to be able to work that team. Siren, you do need trade on. You do need your Siren traded to make that work. But other than that, the team will work without traits. What is your favorite game to play besides this? Lately, that has been Hearthstone. I do not like the Hearthstone economy, but it is so ridiculously addicting. And I've been playing that a bit lately. I'm also going to be playing the new Five Nights at Freddy's sister edition when it comes out tomorrow night, as long as I still have electricity then. Or whenever it comes out, I'll probably be playing it. I might not wait till nighttime, just because of electricity concerns. I don't know if it'll just like go out soonish because of Hurricane Matthew, but I will be doing that tomorrow, weather provided. But as far as my favorite game other than this, currently would probably have to be Hearthstone. Another game that I look up quite a bit, which I actually don't play at the moment or ever have yet, but I do look up videos for on YouTube quite a bit, is Clash Royale. I might eventually play it on a emulated Android version on PC and just start doing YouTube videos on it too, maybe. I don't know. I really like the concept of the game, but I've never actually gotten into it because I know there's going to be like a huge grind to get even into mid-game into a free-to-play game like that. And obviously, I don't want to spend money on something like that. If I'm going to spend a little bit of money, it's going to be on Gems of War. And even then, I probably won't be spending on Gems of War because of other things I want to be spending on, particularly with this channel and other expenses that I have. But yeah, that's my rant on that. But if anyone has any other questions, feel free to leave them now, as I will be wrapping up the stream within the next few minutes. So, speaking of Hearthstone, have you tried Shadowverse? Never heard of it, never tried it. It's iOS, Android only. That's why I don't play mobile games. Oh, coming to PC soon. Okay, that got me interested then. I find it as a fun alternative to Hearthstone. Sure, I'll look into it. Shadowverse. Let me write that down real quick so I actually remember. Where's a good place to write that down? Let me just write it here. Actually, I could probably write it on a sticky note, but I don't want to waste a sticky note just for writing down Shadowverse. Shadowverse. Okay, I'll look into that. What is it? Some kind of card battle-esque game? Like, similar to it? Or something like that? Let me just claim all on these. That team good for new players like myself. Which team? NYC. I don't know which team. Oh, the Valkyrie double Rowain Siren team? For doing Explorer, yes, that would be really, really good. For PvP, I would not advise using that team, though, as it's going to get... your Valkyrie is going to die fairly easily using that team against a PvP team. Oh, it has a lot of fun mechanics and not pay to win. Well, I'll definitely look into it prior to it coming to PC. Is it coming to Steam directly, or is it just coming to PC in general? Shadowverse, that is. I know Romain's not nearly as good if you don't have all of the bonuses, but it's still fairly effective. I know it does a great deal less damage, but Rowain, as long as you have her fully leveled, she does a lot of damage with her armor. You don't really have to have... oh, it's cool. It is coming to Steam. You don't really have to have the extra kingdoms to give her that boost. But yeah, if there's any other questions, how was the Drain Deathmark team you just tried? It was okay. I feel like it was too luck dependent having to... Because our only kill cards was Deathmark and Dracos. Luckily, we did get 2 Dracos kills, but we didn't get a single Deathmark kill. And it's a bit too RNG based for my liking. But as far as for you using it, I would say it is pretty good. Mainly because you can use it against higher leveled players. And you can defeat them just as easily as you defeat lower leveled players. Since everything you do with the team is instant kill. And it doesn't depend. It's not dependent on their stats at all. So definitely good if you're a newer player. I would say that team. But personally for me in late game, it's just too slow due to how RNG based it is. Yeah, any other questions as we wrap out the stream? Otherwise, as long as there is electricity, I will be streaming Five Nights at Freddy's, the sister location tomorrow. And I'll be posting the new myth coming out in like 6 hours or 7 hours. 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the new mythic is coming out for, I believe, Blighted Lands. Unless they changed it all of a sudden. She's splitting 19. Rather have Creeping Death, which is 21 damage to all. Wait, your Rowain is actually that low. What level is your Rowain? I always thought it would do a lot more damage than that. It could be because hero classes are broken right now. So that might be why hero is doing excessively more compared to Rowain. So yeah, if your Creeping Death is doing 21 when your Rowain's only 19 split, then yeah, I would say stick with something like a Valkyrie, Giant Spider, Creeping Death, Valkyrie, Giant Spider, Valkyrie, Creeping Death, and Flesh Golem would be a good team to use on Explorer then. If your Rowain's actually doing that little damage. Because at least with Valkyrie, with Flesh Golem, even with only one cast, you're getting 50% from the Valkyrie and the Flesh Golem for 100% extra. So you'll be able to get the cap on souls a lot easier than you normally would. But anyways, I'm going to be heading off for the night, guys. Thank you all for watching. She's only level 12. That's why. I think she gains like... she probably gains something like 8 to 10 armor. Maybe even more between level 12 to level 17 or 18. Yeah, you can get epics up to level 18. She gets a lot more armor between then, which is probably why yours is doing so little. But yeah, definitely stick with Creeping Death for now, though. If your Creeping Death's doing 21 damage to everything, you're probably better off just sticking with it. Yeah, she's really good with anything that buffs armor. I normally use her with Devoted. Devoted, Valkyrie, Rowain, and anything else is pretty good. That's the triple combo. I really need to do a video on triple combos. That probably won't be till after next week, though, if I do the week-long stream next week, though. But I'm heading out for the night. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye. Yes, you're better off using Creeping Death, NYC. Giant Spider, Valkyrie, Creeping Death, and whatever you want for the 4th troop. Preferably something with the Necromancy so you can explore or explore better. No problem, Adrian. See ya, everyone. Yeah, Creeping Death is insane. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up nerfing it eventually, because it is. I even did it in my top. Didn't in my top 10 best weapons video make it #1? If I didn't, it definitely is. Creeping Death is ridiculous. Anyways, goodbye, everyone. Also, for anyone who might be a newer player who's still watching at this point, you get Creeping Death by completing the Kedar questline and then the bonus questline, and then getting 250 wins on the class that you unlock from it. And it's an absolutely insane weapon. Definitely get it if you do not have it. Anyways, goodbye, everyone. Next stream will be tomorrow on the new Five Nights at Freddy's game. I will not promise Saturday stream like I normally do, mainly because my electricity is more than likely going to be out tomorrow night from Hurricane Matthew. So probably no more Gems of War stream until Monday. Hopefully electricity will be back up on Monday, and if so, I will be starting my week-long Gems of War stream starting this next Monday. So that will probably be my next Gems of War related stream due to weather conditions. So goodbye, everyone. I said goodbye like 10 times probably, but this is for real this time.